And we'll look at verses 5 and 6. And it reads, "There is therefore compelling reason for you to be in subjection, not only on account of that wrath, but also on the account of your conscience." Did you catch what that scripture said? Let's read it again. It said, "There is therefore compelling reason for you to be in subjection," or it is necessary, not only on account of that wrath, or not in fear of secular governments and punishment from them, but on the account of our Christian conscience. Yes, that innate sense of right and wrong should be our guide when it comes to making decisions such as these. And that conscience is governed by Jehovah's higher way of thinking. But that leads to another question. What is Jehovah's view on the government and taxes? Well, we read that in verse 6. "That is why you are also paying taxes, for they are God's public servants, constantly serving this very purpose." Let's focus in on that second part, where it says, "For they are God's public servants." Well, what does that mean? Well, our reference Bible helps us to know that no matter how wicked these governments are or the people that work for them are, they still provide the basic needs and services for the people. Needs and services that we utilize to an extent. So wouldn't it be wise for us to pay back what we have utilized? Because one thing we have to remember, friends, is that Jehovah sees all the injustices that we go through. And he hasn't given us any obligation to engage in civil disobedience against the government. And so therefore, he has a purpose for us and for the government and these taxes. And we read that here at Daniel chapter 2 and verse 44. So let's look in on that. And it reads, "In the days of those kings, the God of heaven will set up a kingdom that will never be destroyed. And this kingdom will not be passed on to any other people. It will crush and put an end to all these kingdoms, and it alone will stand forever." So friends, as it mentions here in this scripture, as we continue to wait on Jehovah and his promised kingdom, may we continue to not only respect the government, but Jehovah's arrangement, and continue paying God's things to God and Caesar's things to Caesar's.